Hey everyone, welcome to another Pathfinder adventure card game scenario, playing with the character Alahanzra. This is this is scenario 1.4. We're over at the embalming parlor, and it says at this location, recharge an item to add the acid, cold, or poison trait to any check. Alright, so advancing the Blessings deck, the first card we get is a Shock Toad. Okay, so Shock Toad, check to defeat, combat 6, so immune to electricity trait. Before you act, the Shock Toad deals 1 electricity damage to each character at your location. Okay, well fortunately I do have this card, the armor, but then, okay, so it says recharge this card to ignore a non-villain Bane's power that happens before you act. Sweet, get to recharge that. Say Shock Toad denied, and then combat 6. Well, let's go ahead and use a Fireblade spell, which is Alahanzra's divine skill, which is D10. Her divine skill is D10 plus 5, and it's 2d6. So basically, I'm not even gonna roll. It's an auto defeat. The Shock Toad is fried up, and we get to roll to see if we recharge our Fireblade spell, which is only a divine 8 check. Once again, Alahanzra's divine is charisma, or D10 plus 5. So let's see, and right on the money, we recharge Fireblade. Alright, pretty nifty. Resetting the hand, we are now going to advance the Blessings deck. When I first started off with this campaign, I was kind of worried about Alahanzra. I said, is she going to be a good character? And she's actually turned out to be pretty awesome. Okay, here we have an Acid Flask, Intelligence Craft. Alahanzra has an intelligence of a D8. And we do. Look at that. We rolled an 8. Sweet. We got items now to trade to the merchants, or the traders, but as you know, I don't like that word. Advancing the Blessings deck, we get some yellow jelly here. It's an Ooze Acid Basic Combat 8. So let's see. So it's immune to mental, piercing, poison, and slashing. Well, Alahanzra has in her hand the Immolate spell. So if the check to defeat has the acid or cold trait, add 3. Well, it has neither. Okay, so what we're going to do, it's with the Immolate spell, it's arcane or divine plus 2d4. Well, her divine is d10 plus 5, and she gets those 2d4. I think we'll be all set with just these cards. Alright, so rolled a 2. Rolled another 2. Rolled a 1. So wow, some bad rolls. So 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5 is 10. Dun, da, da. Yellow jelly. Burnt to a crisp. And rolling the d10 for the Immolate spell to recharge, and we rolled a 5. We needed a recharge of Divine 7, so we actually rolled a 10. Alright, pretty cool. Alahanzra is not losing any cards. She is recharging all of her spells. Things couldn't be better. Advancing the Blessings deck. It's a Blessing of the Ancients. Let's see. And okay, awesome. We have we explore the Blessing of Horus. Well, Alahanzra really wants this spell. It's a Divine 6. Her divine skill is Charisma plus 5. Sweet. Man, this is awesome. This is an auto acquire. Boom. We have it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and keep that card. I'm going to go ahead then. The Blessings discard pile has a Blessing of the Ancients. So we're going to recharge a Blessing of the Ancients in our hand. And we're going to use it to discard this card to examine the top card. So we're going to examine this card. So we examine it, and then we can explore it. Okay, so we will examine. So fortunately, no examining effects here. So it says here, Intelligence Crafted Disable. In Alahanzra's hand, she has a Find Trap spell. Discard this card to add 2 dice to any check to defeat a barrier. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do an Intelligence, which is D8, and thanks to the Find Traps spell, probably one of the best spells that she can get, and she got that early on in the campaign. Alright, 3d8. Alright, we rolled a 5, we rolled an 8, we rolled a 4. Alright, alchemical gas has been defeated. Now we're going to roll, see if we recharge our Find Traps spell. We need a Divine 8 check, and we did it. Sweet. Man, that is amazing. Okay. Recharging that spell, resetting the hand. We are advancing the Blessings deck. We are, alright, another item to acquire. Okay, Divine 6, check to acquire. And once again, Alahanzra has Divine +5. This is an auto acquire. Pretty amazing. So we'll go ahead and we'll just use it right away. We've acquired it. We're going to discard to explore your location. Let's do it. Alright. Okay, we get a Ghost Battling Ring. That's pretty nifty. I mean, I could see Alahanzra having that as an accoutrement. So let's see, Divine 8. Okay, well my Divine is +5. And, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use this Blessing of Horus. And we're going to use it so that, well, you know what? We kind of want to keep a blessing. I have a Game of the Afterlife in my hand. We're just going to roll. Straight up Divine. Alright, so we rolled a 3. Our Divine skill is +5. So, boom, we have a Ghost Battling Ring now. Amazing. We'll go ahead and chuck it. So, advancing the Blessings deck. The hand is all set. And we get Flames of the Faithful. Wisdom Divine. See, I like this spell. It has the fire trait, but if it only had the attack trait, then Alahanzra would be able to get that extra 1d8 thanks to her special power. But as it is, it's going to be Wisdom Divine 5. Okay, so this is an auto acquire. Man, this embalming parlor. Alahanzra has to stay hang out there like the whole campaign. So got that spell. We're going to chuck that spell. The hand is fine. Advancing the Blessings deck. And hey, we get the villain. Okay, well, we encountered her live version last scenario, and now we get the undead version. So, immune to mental and poison traits. Before you act, each character at your location must succeed at a Wisdom or Perception 8 check, or be dealt 1d4 cold damage. Okay, so let's see. Alahanzra has Wisdom of d8. I guess what we'll do is we are going to use the Blessing of Horus. So we're going to go ahead and roll 2d8. Rolling 2d8 in order to try to avoid that cold damage. Alright, and we rolled a 5 and we rolled a 7. Okay, pretty sweet. We dodged that cold attack. And now we're going to go ahead. It's combat 14. I have the Fiery Glare spell in my hand. So it's going to be the Divine skill plus 2d4. And since this spell has the attack and the fire trait, as a matter of fact, on those earlier spells, I could have been rolling an additional d8 because Alahanzra's ability that says when you play a card that has a fire or poison and attack traits, add 1d8. So, didn't affect the campaign or the scenario, but I will have to start remembering that. So all these dice need a 14. We are adding 5 to the roll, thankfully, since the roll is really low. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 5 is 16. So we have succeeded. Yeah, the rolls, man, it's a good thing we got those buffs. So this villain has been defeated. That means that the location is closed. We can go ahead and roll to see if we recharge the spell just for fun. Fiery Glare, we need a Divine 10 check. And boom, why don't you know we got it. Okay, well, the reward for that scenario was the Ghoul Market. So the Ghoul Market, pretty nifty location if we want some armors. But Alahanzra does not want armors. So what we're going to do is, let's go ahead and do a deck check. Because we got some really good stuff here, this scenario. So Ghoul Market, we're not going to go to the Ghoul Market. We're hanging out with our buddy Hayden Hopper. We want those spells. But check out all this loot. Here's some of the stuff she got. So she had the Clinging Venom in her hand. Great spell. Blessing of Horus. More spells. There's a new item over there. Another new item. Let me go ahead and see if I can zoom out here. Can't zoom out anymore. There There we go. Let's try to get that a little straightened out there. Okay. Here's her weapon, the Dijin Quarterstaff. Pretty awesome. Another spell. Game of the Afterlife. Really nifty. Man, she just really breezed through that whole scenario. So, I'll have to keep that into consideration. She kept the Tomb Raider from last time. She's got, these are her allies now. She got rid of that Vomit Klansman. Says, dude, what you doing? Alright, so good old Hayden Hopper. Where'd he go? Did I bury him? Nope. Alright, we are going spell shopping. Spell shopping, spell shopping. I mean, she's really got all the spells she needs. I mean, she's got all those fire spells. She's got basically, it's hard to say why. I mean, she could go to the Sunburst Market and get herself her Flame Staff. I mean, she does pine for the Flame Staff. I'm gonna have to say. All right, let's go ahead and go to Hayden Hopper. Let's roll that D30. Dun, dun, dun. There it is in all its glory, the D30. 26, bear with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. That one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Well, there's close to like 50 spells that he has. Okay, so he's offering the Elemental Treaty and the Acid Jet spell. Well, neither of them is too exciting. So what I'm going to do is now I'll decide if I'm going to take either of these spells. Probably not. I mean, we didn't really want to go to the Ghoul Market because this is a pretty nifty armor. I mean, it protects us from the Shock Toad. Why would we not want to keep that? We're going to definitely keep both of those blessings, the Blessing of Ra and the Blessing of Horus. And then, yeah, I'll just go ahead and reassemble the deck, make sure it's legal, and then I will have another scenario up shortly. And I'll let you know what Alahanzra kept in her deck. Alright, well, thanks so much. Have a great day.